Does preseason matter?
No, it's just a good indication of where the team's at.
The Suns are 0-4.
Well, the Suns weren't very good last year either. Right?
They got Chris Paul.
Oh. I don't know what's up with that. Okay.
What's this baby doing?
Of champions relegated to the Alamo Bowl.
That's likely what's going to happen to USC. Oregon obviously wasn't even supposed to be in the Pac-12 championship game, but Washington with COVID issues. Talked about the games on our air tomorrow.
Had started one grocery store.
Got in bounds first. Now here's Galloway. Carter driving.
Is that Vince Carter?
Getting some minutes here down the stretch. Traded by Cleveland to the Lakers.
And that was a very good defensive possession. A lot of hard action.
Issac Kuo is on the Lakers now.
Closed, and they were active with their hands.
Maybe we met the guy from the BMW place who's from the same town as it.
Another discussion about the score. In fact, on the scoreboard it now says 114-113. And they just changed it.
Let's hope in the regular season we have it a little
Isn't his little brother taller than him?
From a scoring
I don't know.
He's a bigger wingspan, I know.
Maybe they just said, we don't want overtime. We either just give Phoenix another point. Shot clock down to 10. Carter backing up against Quinn Cook. Timer now at 7. Carter with 4. Pull-up jumper. Two-pointer short. It's off the Lakers with .6. And a timeout by Monty Williams here to draw up the play, try to win the game.
That was that. Dad.
There is one question that I did not get to ask you tonight because I know that we touched on just about everything. The one thing we didn't hit on, the Milwaukee Bucks. They had the best record left.
USC for the title. Ducks lost a chance to win their way into the game when Washington got COVID. Trojans undefeated and disrespected nationally. This game right down the block from our Los Angeles studio, the Coliseum. USC looking to go 6-0 with a win. Full disclosure, I went to Oregon. First drive of the game, third down for USC. Keaton Slovis intercepted by D. Lenore. Sets Oregon in the red zone early. Penalty flag there on the Trojans. 3 plays later, Anthony Brown, the transfer from BC, who has no stats on the season. Joe Moorhead, offensive coordinator, puts him in at quarterback, lofts one to Jalen Red. Oregon up 7-0 in just about 71 seconds into the game. USC with the ball again. Slovis, my man, Jamal Hill, picks him off. 2 picks in his first 6 throws. He's 12-1 as a Pac-12 starter. They only lost to Oregon last season. 3 plays later, it's Tyler Shuck to Hunter Campmoyer. End zone touchdown, 14-0.
It's 5-0 versus 3-2 team.
Slovis. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7th touchdown in 9 quarters. He's something else. 47 yards right there. It's 14-7. Look at Lenore. He fell down. And 8 takes advantage. Oregon up 21-14 at the half. All right. Oregon comes out to start the second half, and you see if you've got the lead at half, good things usually happen. 14 plays, 83 yards, 7 minutes and 40 seconds, and it's Brown to Travis Dye for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. It's 28-14. Let's go to the 4th quarter, 31-17. 4th and goal on a drive that they converted a 4th and 8 at midfield, and it's my man Slovis to Brew McCoy for the touchdown. 31-24. Remember, 3 comeback wins in the final 90 seconds of games this season. Here we are. We got more than 90 seconds left, about 3 minutes, and Slovis scrambling, trying to get rid of that football. Did he get rid of it? They called that ball out of bounds, but then they overturned it. Hill got the foot down. His second pick, the first 4th quarter pick in Slovis's career. He had just one 3-interception game in his college career. That was against Oregon last season, another one this season. But he's got one more chance. It came on Thibodeau and that Oregon defense too much, and Oregon wins the Pac-12 championship game. That was an illegal forward pass. Coach gets a new contract and a bath. Oregon 31-24. Coach Cristobal on line 4.
Back in March, we said, you know, whoever handles this pandemic best is going to end up holding up that trophy. And I think it starts with that. These guys, they just, and we are really regimented, and we really get after them all day to the point where, you know, we're rough to deal with sometimes, but they managed to find a way to stay healthy, make it to every single game, and sure enough, found ourselves here in the Pac-12 championship and got it done. So tremendous credit to those Swedes football players.
Thibodeau, a Southern California product. He was your player of the game. Quack, Ducks remain perfect in conference championship games. Most wins without a loss in FBS conference championship games. Those 4 wins in the Pac-12 title contest are also the most since the conference's championship game was instituted back in 2011.
The NBA regular season just 4 days away. Lakers fine-tuning against the Suns. Chris Paul sitting this one out with ankle soreness. His teammate Devin Booker took charge, got the team off to a hot start. Booker had 15 points from 5 of 6 shooting in that first quarter. He definitely set the tone. He steps back and hits a 3, knocks it down. Booker had 27 points, 8 of 12 from the field. But what about LeBron? What about Anthony Davis?
Now, why don't you just X that thing out?
Here's LeBron, here's AD. They were pretty good. Davis finds LeBron and hits a 3. Then LeBron would finish a layup through contact. That always works. 5 minutes left in the half. Lakers down 18. It's LeBron James, who had 20 points, 8 boards, 4 assists in 25 minutes of play. As for Anthony Davis, just incredible from long distance. I mean, big time. There's an example. You want another example? It happened a minute later. Knocking down another 3, 6 of 7 from 3-point range was Anthony Davis, and it continued. Well, you know, you're going to give him the space. He'll take advantage. Anthony Davis had 35 points, 11 of 16 from the field overall in this one.
Is Anthony Davis in his prime?
I think they're ready for the regular season, don't you? They took out the Suns. It was close, but you don't remember the score, but I'll tell you anyway, 114-113. We now welcome in our George.
Oh, last night was the season finale of The Mandalorian.
George, let me tell you, for the first time this season, you know this, we saw extended
It was a
minutes
big
from
reveal.
LeBron and Anthony Davis. How
Reveal?
much, though, are we going to see them early on in this regular season?
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, Linda, it's interesting because LeBron on The Shop on HBO, his show
What?
there, was joking with Barack
I don't know. I
Obama,
didn't
the
look
former
because I didn't
president,
want to know.
about how he may cherry pick at the beginning of the season. And look, I do think there's something to be said about the quick turnaround. 71 days from their last finals game to their first regular season game. So I can see where LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to play limited minutes. Now, good luck trying to get LeBron to do that, but I do think it's in their best interest.
Hold on,
Lakers are
hello?
speed Marcus Sol.
Hey, sorry. I had the quickest last minute thought. We're literally walking out the door. You don't think Jesse would want to come with us? We're taking a drive to Jersey. We're going to watch some errands and then drive back. But if he'd rather...
I'm on my watch. I'm sitting next to him, and he's shaking his head yes.
Oh, okay. So just tell him to throw some clothes on. And what if he wants from McDonald's? Some breakfast.
So they're looking pretty good as far as their depth.
Go ahead, tell her.
All right, George.
Hi, honey. What do you want for breakfast?
Alright,
Night off for the Suns, but what impact has he had overall since?
Bacon, I get cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay, on what? McGriddle, croissant.
Um,
Well, I don't know if they have croissant. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
McGriddles are good.
Muffin? What do they have it on? We
McGriddle.
usually get McGriddles.
Yeah, I told him McGriddle. I think he'll like that. I don't know if he's ever had one, but
Oh my goodness, we love McGriddles.
Yeah,
We're
they're
like
so
big
good.
McDonald's breakfast people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. And what do you want to drink?
Flurry?
No.
No, either orange juice or a smoothie.
Oh.
Host Luka Doncic and the Mavs Wednesday night right here
Get
on
orange.
ESPN. Thank you.
Strawberry smoothie.
Sure. Okay. All right. So just get yourself ready, and we'll be there soon. You know we're gonna do some shopping though.
Okay.
You actually don't mind that. You play better about stuff like that than John does. Okay. All right. See you in a little while.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Beth. Bye.
Sure. Bye.
Well, the Nets were in Boston, meaning Kyrie Irving was back in Boston, meaning Kyrie Irving was back in Boston and burning sage.
What is he
Of course
doing?
he was.
He's so dumb.
What is he doing?
Whatever works. First game back after leaving
He's
the season. He's
he's
injured for both of the
doing
Nets
like
games.
incense
At
to
Boston last
get rid of
season,
negative
Irving
energy.
pulls up for the three. He doesn't believe in cold fronts.
What?
Nets up many. Nets defensive rebound. Pass ahead. Kevin Durant.
That guy's weird.
Nets up 21. Of course, Durant missed
I'm gonna have a
all
hard
of
time
last
cheering
season.
for the
Jason Tatum. Gotcha. From Durant the other way.
It was easy when D'Angelo Russell and
Were behind by
Spencer
many for the
Dinwiddie.
quarter.
Yeah, they were underdogs.
Get a jab step, then go behind the back into the paint and hit the floater.
Oh my goodness.
You should put a coat on, because I don't know if they're going to be I'm guessing they're going to be doing outlet shopping. That's why they're doing it there.
45 from three.
So there's some walking around outside. And it's really, really cold out.
Outlet shopping?
We showed you
shoes
Irving
outlet?
at three, Durant, the
Maybe.
dunk right there, and how
Nike
about
outlet?
Durant at
I
three?
have
Good
no
thing,
idea.
good thing you just made some money.
Irving, 17
No.
points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 burned sage stick. Nets win.
What else did you bring? You should brush your teeth before you go.
Alright, dude.
Good job, Jesse.
You know, I'm grateful to be able to have relationships.
You're my only child who does
A lot
that.
of these guys still here, guys that aren't here still, and you know, at the end of the day, we want to work together. You know, I respect all those young men down there. I'm nothing but proud of them. To see other guys be
And then
happy.
if you get back early enough, they can all come here after, and you guys can do the sledding down the steps. Would that be fun?
I'm thinking you should build up some snow on one of the playhouses and slide off of that.
Played basketball together. Yeah. Nets went on a 20 to
Use the
nothing run
ladder
spanning the
from
third and
the-
fourth quarters.
from the
Durant
pool
scored
to
9
get
of
up.
25 during that run.
Hello?
The Celtics went 0 for 9 from the field. They're going to play for real. The Nets are against
Hey,
the
can you hear me?
Warriors. They host them.
Yeah, sorry. Do you have RNC CDs?
Yeah, we should. Do you know where they are, Jesse? Can you grab
Ask him
some?
if he minds picking one out, because Luka picked one out, but I don't love the one. You don't have, Jesse, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You remember the Magic guy one? The
Yeah.
Christmas one? Do you have that on CD?
I can try to find it. My sister always takes it because she likes it.
I know, I like it too, and I haven't heard it in years, and we can't find it. If you can find that one, if not, if you grab another one, if not, it's not a huge deal. Alright, thanks, Jess.
He nodded his head at you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard that. Okay, bye.
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 Go look for it, okay?
What should we do today?
Now, Jesse, they don't live far. I don't know where McDonald's is, but
They're what?
they don't live far, and I don't know where McDonald's is, but it's not far, I'm sure. And I have to leave in 5 minutes.
What?
Mom, can we go to the beach?
I know that she's taking Andrew and Gil to Jersey. Is that where they're going shopping? Okay, so she'll shop and then they'll hang out.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance,
But I know Gil,
here's one that'll
you know,
make
taking Gil home.
Wow!
What'd you get, Brian?
That's nice. That they drive them all the way to Jersey and
Yeah, what are they going to Jersey for?
then see
Caleb.
And what did you get, Mike?
Maltese.
Oh, okay. And then, so who's driving them home?
Only pay for what you need.
Oh, okay. Well, Andrew's like dating the sister, right?
I think not anymore.
Oh. Yesterday, Lisa was telling me her 17-year-old asked her to pick out a gift for his girlfriend. He wants to get an engraved bracelet with the date they started dating on it.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like, how long have they been dating? She's like 2 years. That's a long time for a 17-year-old. So maybe this is forever.
A cold is not just a cold.
She was like, I don't know, she's very nice, but she has her own horse. And her parents just bought her a brand new Audi. She's very nice. But she's going to Alabama in the fall.
$5 toasted cheddar chalupa box is back for a limited time, only at Taco Bell.
This is more than a ball, and this is
Are you planning to stay down here, Isaac, or what should I do with baby?
Team and millions of fans into a family. This pint holds the story of countless toads, turning differences into common ground.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T,
No,
the
yours
fastest
is
nationwide
special.
5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really?
Mom, AT&T has a deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what'd she say?
Wrong person. This guy named Carl. Very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what
Alright,
they do
Jesse,
for
go
our
look for the
customers.
Odyssey. Get yourself ready, okay? You need to be waiting at the door when they get here. Assume they're going to be here in 5 minutes.
Really? In 5 minutes? Baby,
get a coat.
You better come for it.
So what are you doing, Isaac? Are you going to be down here a while, or are you coming up?
Not. I'll come up in a minute.
Okay, so should I put her with the girls?
See, I turned the treadmill, turned the bench in preparation for a fixed treadmill.
Oh, okay.
And then this here.
Oh, that works.
So we have everything that we did have. Just a more efficient use of the space. I stored a bunch of stuff behind all the racks and stuff were behind the net. That's nice. So Jesse's gonna go with them. They'll be back, around sometime around the afternoon?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. So then, just the girls this afternoon, or this morning. Just think about what you want to do with them when you're done with the gym. I imagine any store is going to be completely jammed.
I'm not going to stores. I have a list of things I need to get done. And I need to do the Christmas cards today, otherwise there's no way they'll be there for Christmas. I need to wrap presents, and I have a ton of laundry to fold. So I plan to just be doing things around the house.
Do you want me to put the Christmas cards in envelopes with the kids?
No, it's more just figuring out who's
Addresses.
She's okay like that?
Yep. Just trying to find her hand.
Okay, I'm gonna leave in a minute.
Okay. I'll get the kids.
Okay. Or, I'll be back by 9:20, so either way. I'm sure if they're watching TV, they're not going to go and see something.
Kevin Marks, back this up. 67 yards, and it's a 10-point game. Does Buffalo have enough? Under 9 to play. Still a 10-point game, 4th and 2 Buffalo. Gonna go for it. Not kick the field goal. Van Treese lofts it up. Oh, right in the hands. Can't get it. Ball State wins the MAC title for the first time since 1996. 38-28. Oh, hello, Saturday. Oh, man, we're going to have a show. We got some games. Saturday on ABC, the Big 12 championship game between Oklahoma and Iowa State. That's at 9 a.m. Pacific. Then Clemson, Notre Dame score on the ACC championship game. And then Tulsa and Cincinnati in the AAC title game. Sunday, we'll have college football playoff section selection show at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern on ESPN and the app.
Sports and COVID. You name the sport, there has been adjustments. From postponing games to changing venues. Notre Dame head coach Brian Kelly is well aware. Friday, he expressed displeasure over a decision made by college football playoff officials to keep the Rose Bowl as a venue for the semifinals. The Rose Bowl will not permit family, friends, and fans in the building because of a decision by the LA County Health Director. If that remains the case, Kelly said he would consider not playing if families could not attend.
I'm not sure we'll play in the playoffs if parents can't be there. To be honest with you. Why would we play if you can't have the families at the game? They got to figure out how to make sure that whatever sites they play at, that the parents are going to be watching their sons play. Because it is an absolute shame and a sham if parents can't be watching their kids play. My kids have been on campus here since June, okay? They haven't seen their families very much at all.
It makes no sense to me to put a bunch of kids on a plane and fly them all the way to California to play in the League States. I think it would be really sad at this point to get a playoff game and these players, families couldn't be there.
Meanwhile, both coaches, Kelly and Sweeney, have been preparing their respective teams for the rematch. Notre Dame and Clemson, the ACC championship game in Charlotte on Saturday. That's where we find our Reese Davis and the College Game Day crew.
A little over 5,000 fans will be allowed to see the ACC championship game on ABC 4 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, most people see it on television, but I mean actually in the stadium here in Charlotte. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Desmond Howard. I certainly understand where Brian Kelly's coming from. I don't actually believe that it would be a further penalty and he wouldn't allow them to play in the playoff. But I completely understand about what the players have given up to be able to play this season, and then to take that away seems a bridge too far. I don't disagree with his sentiment on this.
Yeah, you know, they've given up a lot, these student athletes, and you know, my heart goes out to those guys. When I first heard the comment, it reminded me when COVID first hit the United States, and it was the NBA season, and someone asked LeBron James, you know, they're thinking about having these games with no fans, and LeBron's initial reaction was, I'm not playing, I play for the fans, I've never played for the fans. But then after that emotional response, you know, he went to the bubble and won a championship with the Lakers. So hopefully, things have turned one way or another so these kids can play this game. But I understand the emotion involved.
I like the threatening, though. I like that.
You like the flexing? He was flexing.
Flexing, because that's all you got, right? I mean, I would try to do this because these kids, usually you have an outlet, right? You have a release. You have something you can get away from the game. Yeah. You can go play video games with your buddy. You can go downtown. You can do whatever floats your boat. Right. You ain't been doing none of that. You hadn't seen your family that much. You've been getting tested ad nauseum. So this is the hardest thing they've ever been through, probably most of them in their lives. And now you'd love to have their family there at the end of it, like to celebrate, to cheer you on. So I hope we get this right. I hope we find a way to bring the families together. Whether we got to change venues or not, I don't give a crap. I don't care where you have it. Like, find a way to make it work to get the families in.
And we're talking obviously about the college football playoff semifinal. If these two teams were to make it there, the winner certainly will, and depending on who wins, it could result in both teams making it to the playoffs. So quickly, Clemson wins if they establish the running game. They have to establish the running. Last game, Travis Etienne didn't even get 30 yards on the ground, and we know they're getting Trevor Lawrence back. He's a great athlete. He's going to have to attack the perimeter with the running game right off the edge. Make sure they can get Travis Etienne going. That will set up the play action. Roll Trevor Lawrence out. Make sure you get some naked throws. But I think they have to get the running game started against Notre Dame to have some success. And David, the Irish win if
Ian Book goes crazy. If he makes plays, takes care of the football. Last time they won the turnover battle, they'll have to do that again. But he's going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat. He's going to have to play under pressure. He's going to have to run the football a lot. He's going to have to be the best player on the field, I think, for Notre Dame.
I know that this is of secondary importance, but with such a tight Heisman race, a definitive, transcendent, iconic performance by Ian Book or by Trevor Lawrence might well end up tilting the scales in their favor for the Heisman Trophy, in addition to leading their team to an ACC championship, conference championship, something Notre Dame has never been able to win. They'll have an opportunity if Book can lead the Irish past the Tigers on Saturday.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. Let's talk about
Why is he wearing a
the
Jordan
preseason
34
Bucks and
still?
Pelicans. No Giannis, but Zion Williamson played, and he stole the show in the first half. Zion. How about sneaking around the defender for the dunk? Early second quarter, Pelicans up by 18.
You think he's the best
great handles.
second year?
Easy peasy. Pelicans led by 20. Just
The
over
best
2
second year
minutes to play
player?
in the second.
Yes.
Zion Williamson.
Better than
No,
John
he did
Morant.
everything, but he sure cleaned up that mess. Pelicans led by 2 with the break.
They're both
All right,
very
fourth quarter.
good.
Zion and the Pelicans starters still in the game. Eric Bledsoe to J.J. Redick. But Zion cleans that up. And then 5 minutes to play, Lonzo Ball to Zion Williamson. Zion finished with 31 points and 9 rebounds in the Pelicans' victory. All Pels fans want is for him to stay healthy.
Get out of Denver, baby, go. That's what Portland's saying after its 2 stops against the Nuggets. There's a D in Portland, but their Blazers did not bring any D to Denver. Damian Lillard sitting out, Jamal Murray setting up, step back Bobby Jack, then Murray to Paul Millsap. You're jamming me. Millsap had a team-high 24 points. Take another look. Threading the needle right there. Nikola Jokic. That's high percentage. Nurkic trailing that play badly. Big play for the Blazers right here as far as a highlight goes. Oh! Derek Jones in from Miami. But he hurt himself on this play. Back contusion. Remember, he's your reigning slam dunk contest champion. And he makes a top play, but the Nuggets make more plays. 129 to 96. Oh, it's getting to feel a lot like Christmas. The NBA, a Christmas Day tradition. With us here, 9 a.m. on ESPN, Pelicans Heat. Then over on ABC, Warriors Bucks, followed by Nets, Celtics, Mavs, Lakers on ABC and ESPN. And then we cap off today with the Clippers and Nuggets, 7:30 Pacific. Oh, 5 amazing men. I mean, we're giving you gifts on Christmas. What caused Keontae Johnson to collapse face first during a college basketball game this past weekend? Did it have anything to do with COVID? Its side effects. That question is being asked, given Johnson suffered through the virus this past summer and given the devastating impact it's had on so many. Florida's not saying much, protecting the privacy of Johnson. Johnson had something to say Friday, and it's heartwarming.
Everybody, first of all, I'd like to thank God. I know y'all have been sending y'all prayers out the last few weeks, and me and my parents are very grateful for the prayers that have been going out to all doctors and medical staff and Tallahassee Memorial and UF Shannon. I just want to say thank you for all the support y'all gave me, especially the lady that was in the gym at Florida State. To my Gator Nation and UF athletic family, I just want to thank you for all the prayers that y'all gave out to me. Go Gators.
Oh, what a great sight that is. Florida pausing its game schedule until December 30th. About 2 hours south of where we're sitting right now, San Diego State was basketballing against BYU. That's Matt Mitchell. If you don't know him, you should. The Aztecs were down as many as 17 in the second half. Now 11. They got a very little chance to win according to win probability. Matt Mitchell does not believe in win probability. That's a 6-0 run by San Diego State. Now 9-0 Mitchell. Step back, Bobby Jack. Another triple, 12-0 run. It's a 2-point game. Aztecs came back from down 16 against Pepperdine earlier this season. Mitchell, 12 of 17 from the field. The rest of the team, 9 of 40. He was 5 of 9 from 3. The rest of the team, 4 of 16. 26 is his career-high 35 in the second half. Caps off a 14-0 run to tie it at 61, but a Mitchell free throw. That's all Coach Dutcher's team would get after that. Brandon Everett. Stop, pop, BYU, 72-62, just San Diego State's 3rd loss in its last 38 games.
Coming up on SportsCenter from Los Angeles, like a fine wine, LeBron seems to just get better with age, but as he nears his 36th birthday, will age catch up to the king? Hey, there'll be a team Saturday on Friday. Tiger and his son Charlie were competing with each other. The moment the Cub got the better of Tiger.
Yeah.
And dazzling in the preseason and championship moments.
What?
Who will make our final cut? The top 10 when SportsCenter returns from Los Angeles next.
He might be a little young for that.
The only way you beat 6-month-aged cheddar toasted on the shell of a chalupa is to put it in this box. The $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box is back for a limited time, only at Taco Bell.
This holiday season, bundle up a time of joy. This is with heartwarming stories, cheerful comedies, and legendary rivalries.
With IBM, it's your business folk.
$7.99 each. Try Domino's cars for your free men and women.
On the Heat, like Bam Adebayo, who had 13 points and 9 rebounds, you're not going to see Precious Achua, who played Bam like he had 13 points and 15 rebounds. Yet Duncan Robinson trying to find his groove right here. Max Strus, who you're not going to see, hit 6 threes, which is something Robinson usually does. And Casey Opela also was the star of a show not picked, but Robinson gets his. Lowry 25 in the Heat win, 117-105. All right, another warm-up finale. Philly at Indiana. Joel Embiid out, non-COVID related illness. Ben Simmons not going anywhere, according to the 76ers top brass. Dwight Howard going somewhere from L.A. to Philly. He got the start for Doc Rivers. I mean, as Simmons went Ron Jaworski. Let's look at the tape. Howard, nice, 14 points, 7 of 7 from the field. Simmons had 8 assists. Victor Oladipo, can I get a what? What just happened right there? 5-hold Simmons. Domas Sabonis, former member of America's team, at 26 and 11. He's got the long haircut. And then how about Simmons? This you don't see often. He's shooting a 3. Didn't go, but he took it. Sixers take the game, 113-107.
In a little less than 2 weeks, LeBron James will be celebrating his 36th birthday.
Oh, yeah, 36.
By that time, he'll officially be in his 18th NBA season. So if you do the math, half of LeBron's life has been spent in the NBA. It doesn't even seem fathomable when you say that sentence out loud. Unfathomable is a word you might use when looking at LeBron's stats, trophies, and many broken records. How are all of his numbers so off the charts while he continues to defy father time? Our analytics expert, Kirk Goldsberry, thinks he cracked the code.
What if I told you that the reigning Finals MVP is also the oldest projected starter in the NBA this season? LeBron James, who turns 36 in a few weeks, has been to 9 of the last 10 NBA Finals. And when you combine regular season and playoff numbers, he's played and scored so much more than any active player, it's almost unfathomable. Carmelo Anthony is second to James in both minutes played and points scored. In terms of minutes played, the gap between LeBron and Carmelo is 16,385 minutes. For Carmelo to catch him, he'd have to play all 48 minutes for 341 games. In terms of points scored, the gap between LeBron and Carmelo is 13,446 points. For Carmelo to catch him, he'd have to score 30 points a game for 448 games.
I'm like fine wine, you get better with age.
James is set to become just the 3rd player to cross 60,000 career minutes in the regular season and playoffs, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone. As he nears 2 decades in the league, it's forced him to find ways to manage his workload and to conserve his energy. In the age of load management, it isn't that LeBron is missing more games, he's load managing during games. According to Second Spectrum, James was one of the slowest players in the bubble. Throughout the playoffs last season, James' average speed on the court was just 3.59 miles per hour, the 3rd lowest such figure among the postseason's most active players. He rests and conserves his energy so that when he decides to hit the turbo button, he still has this gear at his disposal.
Blocked by James! LeBron James with the rejection!
The combination of his mileage and the shortest offseason of his career could mean more rest than ever for James this season. How will he manage his workload as we head into 2021?
If I'm healthy, I'm gonna play. The coach sits me out, and I'm not healthy. And it's just that simple.
It's all on the table, as all eyes will be on James as he begins year 18.
The ageless wonder, LeBron James and the Lakers will be a regular fixture on ESPN and ABC this season, starting with a primetime game against Luka Doncic and the Mavs on Christmas. That game will be broadcast. It's so good, it's going to be broadcast on both ESPN and ABC. Among the other notable games on ESPN and ABC, the Lakers get the Pelicans, Sixers, and Celtics before an NBA Finals rematch against the Heat in February. College football now. UAB visiting Marshall for the 2020 Conference USA Championship. Marshall QB Grant Wells 0 for 10 in the first half. He did not complete a pass. Don't remind me. Marshall trails 9-0. Grant Wells to Artie Henry. Complete for 9 yards in the first half. Marshall fans excited. Wells' first completion of the day. Congrats. Second and goal. Later in this drive, Wells finds Henry. End zone touchdown. We have a game. For a moment, with Marshall down 9-7. To the fourth quarter we go, 5:47 remaining. Marshall down 15-7. It's Wells. Looking deep to Xavier Gaines.
Okay.
And he runs it in for the 70-yard touchdown. The two-point conversion is good. So now Marshall is within 2, down 15-13. The ensuing UAB possession, 3rd and 6 from their own 29. Tyler Johnson the third to Treya Shropshire, and he's a gunner. And how about UAB, their second conference title in 3 years? Stunning. Marshall, 252 yards from TDs for Johnson. Now get a load of this. Remind me to pick, you know, the underdog, because I picked all favorites and I lost. UAB's win over Marshall means that all 3 dogs from Friday's conference championship games won. A $100 money line parlay on all 3 dogs would have paid out over $3,000 at Caesar Sportsbook by William Hill. Ball State plus 400, Oregon plus 130, and UAB plus 175.
Linda kicking herself that
Yes.
didn't make that play. Drew Brees back just in time to face the reigning Super Bowl champs. Is it really the right time? Mina Kimes joins us next.
13 years ago, Subaru created the Share the Love event, where our new owners could choose a national or hometown charity, and Subaru and our retailers would proudly make a donation. But now, in times like these, companies are having a hard choice to make. But Subaru is more than a car company, and as charities struggle, we cannot just stand by, which is why we plan to donate over $24 million again this year. The Subaru Share the Love event going on now.
Next time you carry out 3-topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just check in online and we'll quickly and safely bring out your food so you don't have to get out to get carry out. Like Denny here.
Hey Hamlet, I like your PJs.
Tenet, if you haven't seen it, the time is now. Oh. It's groundbreaking, a delirious ride. Wow. Tenet, available to watch now on the Apple TV app.
The day after chemo might mean a trip back to the doctor's office, just for a shot. But why go back there when you can stay home? With Neulasta Onpro, strong chemo can put you at risk of serious infection. In a key study, Neulasta reduced the risk of infection from 17% to 1%, a 90% decrease. Neulasta Onpro is designed to deliver Neulasta the day after chemo and is used by most patients today.
Neulasta is for certain cancer patients receiving strong chemotherapy. Do not take Neulasta if you're allergic to it, or Lipogen, filgrastim. An incomplete dose could increase infection risk. Ruptured spleen, sometimes fatal, as well as serious lung problems, allergic reactions, kidney injuries, and capillary leak syndrome have occurred. Report abdominal or shoulder tip pain, trouble breathing, or allergic reactions to your doctor right away. In patients with sickle cell disorders, serious, sometimes fatal crises can occur. The most common side effect is bone and muscle ache.
If you'd rather be home, ask your doctor about Neulasta Onpro. Pay no more than $5 per dose with copay card.
We made USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran made of doing what's right, not what's easy. So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage.
That's how you do it right.
USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? AT&T has the deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what'd she say?
Wrong person. Got him, Carl. Very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
That's right. Subway is open, serving footlongs contact-free. Order in the app for quick and easy pickup. Or get contact-free curbside pickup. Staying home? Get delivery. So many ways to get footlongs contact-free. Subway. Eat fresh.
Hey, look who played a practice round before the PNC Championship Pro-Am. You guessed it, Tiger Woods and his 11-year-old son, Charlie. 16 hole. Tiger teeing off. His tee shot is going to land in the bunker. Well, that's not the drive Tiger wanted. Maybe his son can show him a few things about playing golf. All right, here's Charlie. What a swing. And he likes it right away. You can just tell. His shot comes to rest just off the fairway in the rough. Charlie, though, with a better shot. I mean, if you're going to compare it to Tiger, Tiger's next shot playing from where Charlie's tee shot ended up. His shot lands on the green, rolls back just past the hole, coming to a stop within a foot. Nice placement. Tiger showing off the experience with that shot. And then on 18, both Woods with putter in hand. Charlie's putt looks good, but lips out. Charlie can't believe that putt just missed. Thought he had it. Tiger's putt, same spot. Would be a birdie. Tiger and Charlie set to compete in the PNC Championship Tournament starting Saturday, 11:48 Eastern Time.
All right, Linda, if we're talking about Drew Brees, and we are, then we must ask,
Where's Stan?
He's prepping for Sunday, as is Brees. The Saints will march on with their leader back after missing 4 games with way more than 4 busted ribs. First ever Brees versus Mahomes matchup. I mean, if he's healthy, he's playing, right, Coach?
We wouldn't. He's playing him if he wasn't healthy and able to function and feeling good and recovering. So he looked good. He feels good, and we were encouraged at the start of the week. You know, we wanted to see how it felt. You know, as he went through a full practice week, and he's done a good job.
As the Saints welcome back Drew Brees, we welcome in Mina Kimes. Huge game with the Chiefs. Saints going for that 1 seed in the playoff. Where do you stand on bringing Brees back?
Well, I'm not sure there's ever a right time to come back when you've broken 11 of your ribs, but if he's healthy, I understand why the Saints are doing it. You mentioned the #1 seed is worth more than ever. Not just because of the vibe, but because these Golden Saints do not want to go to Lambeau in January. Additionally, Michael Thomas isn't playing, and if it was Taysom Hill, I'd be concerned, but we have seen the Saints offense be productive with Brees without Thomas. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot of Emmanuel Sanders on those slants and crossers, and a lot more of Alvin Kamara than we've been seeing. With Taysom Hill, he averaged under 13 yards per game catching the football as a receiver. That's not likely to be the case with Drew Brees. He's so good at throws, getting Alvin Kamara set up for yards after the catch, and that's going to be key for New Orleans in this matchup.
Team did go 3-1 with Hill. All right, your team, the Seahawks, traveling to D.C., which they might be doing twice, a 5-against-4 matchup in the playoffs. Dwayne Haskins in, Alex Smith out, but you're looking at Russell Wilson against that Washington defense. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a challenging matchup for both teams. This is the strengths-on-strength matchup here. And Washington's front seven is no secret. That's been the strength of that team. Chase Young has been everything they'd hoped for, not just individually, but in terms of unlocking that Washington defensive line, because as good as he's been, Montez Sweat and Jonathan Allen have been just as good. They're right near the top of the NFL in just about every pressure metric. They're forcing quarterbacks to get rid of the football at the second fastest rate in the league. Now here comes Russell Wilson, who's holding on to the football for the 4th longest amount of time in the NFL. If I'm Seattle, I have Russell getting the ball out quicker than usual. There's no sitting back there. There needs to be a quick game. I expect to see a lot of Chris Carson. Anything to neutralize that Washington pass rush, which is so terrifying.
All right, some say the Patriots haven't been the same since Miami beat the last game last season. But New England got Miami in the first game that they played this season. They're in again. The Patriots are on the outside looking in. What do you see Patriots-Dolphins?
Well, I'm sure you've heard all week about how terrifying, how dominant Bill Belichick's defenses are against rookie quarterbacks. This isn't the usual Belichick defense. Miami, a.k.a. Patriots Southeast, has been better than the New England defense, and that's why Cam Newton is going to want to keep the football in his hands, in the hands of those Patriots running backs, because that Dolphins defense ranks 5th against the pass, but only 23rd against the run. So they're going to want to look to the formula they used all the way back in week 1. Run the football. Do not get intercepted. And if they can do that, they've got a chance to win this.
All right, let's talk about something important. Behind that Seahawks helmet, is that Lenny, your dog?
That is Lenny, and the real Lenny is actually sitting over there, but I told him to stay out of the segment.
Does Lenny get fired up for football Sundays?
He actually doesn't like it because he's down a lot and ignoring him.
All right, well, we're listening and we're yelling. Mina Kimes.
Appreciate it.
College hoop, number 8, West Virginia facing Iowa State. There's Bob Huggins. West Virginia has lost its last 2 games against an unranked opponent, winning the top 10. Emmett Matthews Jr. no. Oscar Sheboy gets the rebound, kicks it to Miles McBride, who drains the 3. West Virginia's down 4. A few minutes later, 3-point game. West Virginia swinging the ball around. The ball will come to McBride, who drains another 3. Tie game. Under 4 minutes to go, Iowa State up 1. Roger Bolton drains a hanging mid-range J, and Iowa State is up 3. Under a minute to go. 1-point game. West Virginia down. Taz Sherman backing down his defender in the lane. He misses his first shot, but gets the rebound and makes the lay. A huge play for West Virginia to put them up by 1. After the teams trade free throws, Iowa State down 3. Time winding down. Pushing the ball. Bolton trying to get to Tyler Harris, but Harris, what's he doing? He's out of bounds. Tough break for Iowa State. What a game. West Virginia scores the final 6 points of the game in the final 20 seconds and wins by 5.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse. That place is local Ace. Around the block. What you need in stock with people who know their gifts. Your local Ace has great gifts. Pick up curbside or we'll deliver them right to your door.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When the whole family needs an excuse to get out, Nutro's clean recipe will help your dog keep up.
Be honest, which one's better, the Rogers rate or the attachment price?
Guys, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Jake, it's the Rogers rate.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When a child is diagnosed with a serious illness, everything changes. And if you have to travel for care like Sam did, home can change too. But along with your donations, McDonald's has helped Ronald McDonald House Charities keep families like Sam's together for more than 40 years. So that not everything changes for Sam with cancer. Or for his brother Liam without.
How about new?
No.
No way. Come on.
No.
No.
No. Only Discover has no annual fee on any card.
This is about you. You have arrived. Oh, hell no.
This is your idea of incognito?
Someday, I will ask you a question that will change me forever.
Show them your love is unstoppable. In-store, online, or by virtual consultation. Only at K Jewelers.
This is more than a ball, and this is more than a beer. This ball can turn 11 individuals into a team and millions of fans into a family. This pint holds the story of countless folks, turning differences into common ground.
DXL is built for big and tall guys, period. We've got your signature fit is all about style and comfort. Safely shop over 300 stores or online at DXL.com. DXL Big and Tall. Built to fit.
Where can you get the latest smartphones at the best prices? Zero down. 0% financing? The Optimum Store? Yes, the Optimum Store. When about switching to Optimus Mobile? New flexible data options $4 a month per line. You got it, the Optimum Store. So where can you get up to $400 in credit when you trade in your old phone, or find cool phone accessories, or learn about 1 gig high-speed internet service? It's free. It's all at the Optimum Store. Come on in today and visit the Optimum Store in West New York.
People always ask, how come you look so chill?
Ah!
I just think we get here before the sun comes up.
But the truth is,
We live here. Hey, where's the chicken?
defrosting on down in the store. That's my toothbrush. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Night night, Rai.
Sweet dreams.
Morning. You two were here early.
Canelo Alvarez fighting Saturday. That got us thinking, what's Triple G doing these days? Oh, he was fighting Friday. You got Triple G, you got Golovkin against Sharameta. Golovkin 41-1-1. Sharameta 21-0, and he's down. Final seconds of the first round. He would fall 3 more times. Let's go to the 7th round. Triple G in control. There's a fourth knockout. He landed 228 punches. His opponent 59. The refs call the fight at the end of the 7th, and Triple G 21st title defense of his middleweight championship via TKO. Got something. Got something we need. We got some top plays. Let's go first. Bundesliga soccer.
Well said.
Striker Yusufa Moukoko. Nets a goal less than a month after his 16th birthday, becomes the youngest player ever to score a goal in Bundesliga.
You nailed it, Neil. Number 9, St. Peter's Monmouth. This is KC Nadefo over a Monmouth defender, but Monmouth wins 78-76. Let's see it again, and again, and again, and again.
Market 8 did Nebraska, Rutgers. Adrian Martinez. Bartender, give me a Jack. Jack Stoll. Hurdle and defender for Scott Frost Club. We got more from this game coming up.
Number 7, Bulls and Thunder. 2019 first-round pick, Darius Baisley. Wow! One hand slam, but you gotta get a load of Al Horford's reaction. He can't believe his eyes.
San Diego State and BYU and Matt Mitchell. Trying to do it all. He had a career-high 35-26 in the second half, but Dutcher's team fell behind by too many, could not catch up. BYU, where's Duff Till?
Number 5, I really was considering betting on Ball State. Against Ball State, Drew Plitt to Johannes Tyler. How did he do that? Can I see this again and again and again? Please? Look at this. Ball State wins 38-28.
Northwestern State against Tulsa, Linda. Dare, I don't know if you had asked me. Gary Jackson. Elijah Joyner back to Jackson. Living on Tulsa time. 82-55.
But I'm away from high school football, Neil, so you don't have to worry about me. Callaway football, Mosainsville, Georgia. Keyshawn Suggs tipping it off his foot into his hands.